Forever Winter weapons tier list. Be sure to check out all my other Forever Winter content thus far, as well as my other maps tier list. I'm not sure if that's coming out before or after this one, so be on the lookout for that one either way. Don't forget, like, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this weapons tier list that I am about ready to do, and let us get started. So the basic default guns. So you start off default, you'll always have a shotgun and this SMG. But the SMG, everybody says it's terrible. I agree, but I do think I have to put it in B. Biggest reason why, to have something that does have a little bit of range, and can do some damage that isn't, to always have a default firearm and not just the default shotgun, I think is pretty big. It's pretty nice. The gun is not that bad. It's definitely a decent gun to have you get started, as well as just, if you're going on a run and you need um, just some help and you don't want to lose anything really, throw that gun on there and then you're good. I am going to put, honestly, all the shotguns into A. I think all of the shotguns are honestly super good. Biggest reason why, to me, they're good. One, they obviously do their job very well. I mean, I've never felt that a shotgun sucked in this game. And it's super nice to have that, like, if the enemy, whatever one it is close range, obviously, so long as it's not, like a boss type or a mech type enemy or whoever, just a relatively normal enemy, you are pretty much guaranteed the close range kill for that shot. And I really like that. I really appreciate it as well. And it's super nice to have that feeling of the shotgun actually doing its job. And I think all of these do that. To have one as a default is great. The SPAS is nice as well. The A12, that's always what everybody's going to call it, let's be real, is very good as well. So I like it. I'm honestly going to put all of the pistols down in the bottom. Biggest reason why, it's a little bit difficult because obviously pistols are not supposed to be as good as, ARs or submachine guns or, any of that stuff. They're not bad, but you can definitely really tell a difference. I literally ran into a run just carrying a pistol and a shotgun as a backup, just, to do a quest and not really fight too much. And at the end, I was holding down the extraction. I could leave whenever I wanted, but I wanted to shoot some shots, and the pistol definitely felt super weak in comparison to, an AR or anything like that. And again, it definitely should. I'm not saying anything bad about that. It definitely should be weaker than, any other gun, essentially, but I don't know. I don't see the biggest benefit into using them, and they're not that great. So it's kind of just more of um, specific wants or needs in using them. But they're not that bad. It's just kind of like one of those things where it's hard to put those weapons higher because there're just so many other basic weapons that are good. The AK. Honestly, I think I have to put the AK and S. I'm going to do the same for the M4 here. I think those are some great staples in this game. I am going to put this early DMR up in there as well. I do forget its name. I apologize that I mess up all of these weapons' names. There's honestly a ton of them, which I appreciate, and I know that, for years, if anybody's played Call of Duty or anything, you're going to look at the gun and call it what that gun is, probably, or any other weapon. But honestly, these three are some very nice staples, especially like early mid-game, as far as like level and how deep you are into the game for sure. And they're very easy to get, unlock a couple vendors and you got them there. So I think these are very good. They definitely do their jobs very well. And overall, the attachments for any of these guns is not very difficult to find at all. I feel like I find a lot of them. You can obviously buy some as well. Let's see what else we got. So I honestly haven't used all of these guns, obviously. I am gonna put, honestly, all of the snipers down here in C. Mostly just because I don't feel the need to snipe in this game. I feel like it's I just haven't really found a big purpose to doing it or want or need to. Um, Maybe if you're trying to do something specific, sure, then yeah. But other than that, I just don't feel like that's the forever winter. You know, like that's the game or what it's trying to be good at is sniping or like long range fights. But I am honestly gonna put all of the LMGs probably into A. I don't know if I should put them into S just because like when you're deep down in some fights, some LMGs can definitely just super shred some people, and you know that's obviously very much needed. Um, so I can definitely put them in A with like a solid feel for it. I am gonna put the Scar in A as well. I don't feel as good with the Scar as I do some of these other ARs and the DMR, and some of these other SMGs either. But I do think definitely the LMGs are strong. The Scar is definitely strong as well and easy to get as well. The Vector here, honestly, a lot of the SMGs I just feel like are on the weaker side, which to me, logically, SMGs are weaker than ARs. Obviously, speed and fire rate, they are not, but um, I don't know. For me, I definitely prefer the AR aspect of it. Um, so yeah, that's just where I would go with a lot of the SMGs. Some of these, obviously, you could maybe throw into A. I don't think really, most of the guns in here deserve C. I am going to put the sawed off in C. I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that there is a way to like buff it. You know, like it just is what it is. It's gonna, and this is actually just a like grenade shot, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe into B with the grenade shot. I do think, yeah, it's difficult. And maybe that is a little bit more playing more solo than with friends for sure. I think, you know, when you are in a squad, you seem to get into more fights and more bigger ones because you can't control it as much as you can solo. So I'm sure that would probably be much more useful in squads for sure. But again, I don't know. Now I have not seen whatever this is. I might just be um, unknown to it thus far. I don't recognize it, but I could have just missed whatever it is. Same with this one. But these other LMGs I will put up in here. And honestly, I'm gonna be a little annoying and just go ahead and slide pretty much all of these into A. I am going to put this one into B just because that's a little bit more specific, but honestly all of these guns are pretty good. I would say there's not really a gun in the game really that does not serve its purpose or is useful to what it is supposed to do. So that is very nice to have guns do what they're supposed to do. Honestly, a lot of people struggle with that. But this is my Forever Winter weapons. Hopefully, overall, it does help you if you are a new player. Hopefully, if you are a veteran at this point already, that some of these, you know, will get you a second look, or maybe to stop, you know, sniping on Scorched Enclave and trying to do crazy shit. Again, some of this stuff is definitely a little bit more possibly quest specific or need or something like that. But overall, it's hard to place the guns super high or super low just because they're all good. I mean, pistols are weaker as they should be, but they're not bad. Snipers are specific. Um, the shotguns work well. The ARs and SMGs all feel pretty good and feel like they do what they're supposed to do. And there's ones that feel better to everybody and some ones that do feel maybe a little bit weaker, or why I'm keeping the vector and things down here, because it's definitely like spray and not spray, but it's obviously a very fast weapon. um, but please do not forget, like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments where you guys would place your favorite and least favorite Forever Winter weapons, where you guys think I placed mine, whether you enjoy some of it or not, or what you disagree or agree with. I know a lot of people are obviously knowing that the grenade launchers are super good, and I definitely agree with you. I just feel like it's a little cheeky, maybe. Not cheeky, but it's I don't know. Again, I feel like some of the vibes with the weapons are how Forever Winter should or shouldn't be played. So I think that's where the grenade launchers kind of lose touch a little bit for me. I do think it's nice, it's cool, it's funny, especially with friends or in a squad, but by yourself they're not as useful always. But again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget, like, subscribe again. Check out all my other Forever Winter content. And we will see you in the next one, as well as any other content you might find on here. So, later.